Husband making me fast for Ramadan. I am Catholic. Tell him that Ramadan makes exception for people suffering from illness, and that you are ill. Sorry, but after reading your original post and follow-up comments, this is a much deeper issue than just about eating. You need to take a much deeper look into your relationship and your combined future. Sounds like he's not so subtly making an opening play to convert you to Islam. This is the moment to set firm boundaries. Do you feel safe doing that? Do you have or have you ever gotten ulcers from the H. pylori? Going without eating makes the ulcers 10 times worse. Your name isn't Nicole, is it? Him saying this as a Muslim, he knows that if you wanted to fast for Ramadan you would be exempt from fasting because you have health issues and are taking medication. Honestly OP, it's kinda worrying that he's disregarding your comfort, especially since it actually goes against what Islam says. Let me guess, he wants you to also fast during your cycle. If you go though that, he can cry about it until he's an MD. So if you don't take your antibiotics during the day, you are just making your gut worse. The antibiotic is taken at several intervals during the day because of how long it lasts during the body. If you don't take daytime doses, you'd lose the effect of the antibiotic killing the bacteria during the day, and the bacteria would just grow stronger, more resistant, and harder to treat. Please don't do this to yourself. He's making me and you don't know how to deal with hurting his feelings. This sounds like you need a bit of self-reflection and maybe counselor to chat with. You need to assert yourself. You don't have to pussyfoot around. I'm not Muslim. I'm not doing it. End of story. Set boundaries. His religion applies to him, and if you are otherwise inclined, that's your right. If it was about making you feel good, he wouldn't be asking you to align this change with his religious customs. Girl, ulcers are no joke. People act like they aren't a big deal. But I had a perforated peptic ulcer and they friggin' hurt. It almost killed me. 2 emergency surgeries, severe sepsis, well over a month in the hospital, half of which was in the ICU. Kind of serious. Take care of yourself, first and foremost, and don't let that get out of hand. Nip it. Nip it now. Do what is best for you. Tell him you expect him to do Catholic things in return. See how he likes it. I am a Muslim, and what your husband is doing, I find abusive. I'm married to a Muslim from North Africa and I am non-practicing anymore. Even Sikh Muslims are not supposed to fast. So what about a Sikh non-Muslim? Good grief, I hate it when people try to push their beliefs on others. My in-laws know I'm not religious and insulin dependent, and they never tried to guilt me into fasting or praying. Whenever my husband tries to nag me, his mom shuts it down very quickly. Non-Muslims are not required to fast in Islam, and Muslims are not allowed to guilt them into it. Remind him of that. God, what a shit way to go through life. For fuck's sake, get a shred of self-respect. It doesn't matter if you have a medical condition or not, you should have a choice if you want to fast or not. Not trying to be a hater, but a Catholic marrying a Muslim sounds like the start of a really bad joke, and it seems to be a joke you are living out. If it's because he thinks fasting would make you feel good, why does it need to be on Ramadan instead of any other day? He's obviously trying to make you take part.